Hi, I'm Donna Frankowski from Shamrock Realty Group. Shamrock is a sponsor of a local website, parkbench.com. And today I'm at Shamrock with Paul Valancourt from Oracle Home Inspections. Paul, welcome. Thank you for chatting with me today.
Thank you very much to be here. It's a really great opportunity. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So Paul, as a realtor, obviously I have buyers that are looking for a home and they ask me about home inspectors. I often give them some recommendations and they need to choose a home inspector of their choice. So what are some of the important considerations they need to consider, to really think about when choosing a home inspector?
Sure. So really, as far as inspecting goes, I break it down into technical abilities and customer service abilities.
Okay.
With technical abilities, the most important thing is always going to be what's inside the inspector's head, their experience, their knowledge of building science, and how they're approaching that home. And that way they can really do good service to the home inspection and get the clients a good result. Also, what kind of other things they can bring to the table? Are they bringing thermal imaging to the table, aerial photography? Can they test for mold? Do they do termite inspections? So bring that whole package, because what you want to be as an inspector is someone that can address as many aspects as possible to make sure that the home is what the client expects.
That would make sense. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And then a really, really important part is being able to talk to the client, explain the results. You're not there to scare the client. What you want to do is you want to be able to talk through the issues in a way that they can understand, and they can understand what degree the issue really is. Is it an easy fix? Is it something that's going to require a specialist, bringing in a contractor? Can they fix them themselves? So having a really good handle on what the implications are and talking that through with the client so that they know exactly what they're walking into. So
okay, that's absolutely, customer service is key. I know that as a buyer and as a realtor representing that buyer, getting that report back quickly is important, and being able to understand that report and being able to ask questions if they don't understand something on the report.
Absolutely
key.
You want that report to be photo rich. You want to have good explanations written down. You want to have a summary in there so they can go right to the meat of it. You have to be able to communicate very well. That's really a huge part of it.
Now, during a home inspection, quite often the buyers will want to be present, be there with the home inspector as he's doing his inspection. And as a realtor, often we try our hardest to be there. What can they expect? How long will it take? What will they be seeing you doing? What's the purpose of you being there at that home inspection?
Sure. So first off, we try to make it easy. We're on the SentryLock system, so if the realtor can't be there or the client can't be there at all, then we can just go ahead, let ourselves in and do the inspection. That way we're vetted. The Realtor Association knows us, they know our background, they know that we're going to be responsible with that access. What the client can inspect as far as the inspection is, we're basically looking at the property top to bottom.
Okay.
So every system and component of the home, from the utilities, HVAC system, the roof in and of itself as a system, the exterior, the lot. So really every aspect of that property, we're going to go through it in detail. There's the standards of practice that inspectors use, which has thousands of components in there that we're looking at. So it's thousands of different factors amongst thousands of different components that you're absorbing in what's typically about 3 hours for a regular home. I often encourage clients to come towards the end, that way they can get a wrap up. But if they'd like to walk around, follow us around, I'm happy to do that too, and just kind of explain things as we go along. But usually the best bang for your buck is to kind of come towards the end. That way you can get a good back brief and a good wrap up of anything significant.
And if you are with Paul when he's doing a home inspection, don't be surprised. Paul will always go up on the roof, unless it's not accessible, and he will always go into the crawl space. So if you want to follow it in there, make sure you wear something that can get dirty. You're a veteran, and the company is obviously owned and operated by a veteran.
Yep. So I was 12 years in the Army, a couple deployments in there as an intelligence analyst. So it's one of those very, very detail-oriented practices. So it's nice to kind of dovetail that in with my construction background and kind of bring those two worlds together. I really enjoy kind of the military culture, and that bringing that into the community, into business is really what I'm passionate about.
Is there one thing in particular you would say makes Oracle Home Inspection different from other home inspection companies out there today?
I'd say as competitive edges, it's really kind of those technical aspects and those customer service aspects. You really want to do a really good service for your customers. You really want to be very detailed oriented.
Now you do work obviously in Ocean Pines and Ocean City, Worcester
Absolutely.
County.
Yep.
Do you also serve Wicomico County and?
Yep. So I serve basically from the Virginia line into Sussex County and Delaware, all the way out to Salisbury.
All the way out to Salisbury.
Yep. So from the Ocean City area, we service about an hour's drive away from kind of the Pines. So it's a pretty big coverage area.
Pretty wide area. Now you live and work in the Pines. What do you love about Ocean Pines?
For me, growing up as a farm boy out in the country, I really love the small town feel of Ocean Pines. I really love that everyone is so connected and you really do know your neighbors. And I think it's a wonderful place to raise a family. I have a daughter. The schools are very good. The neighborhoods are excellent. It's a wonderful, close-knit community, and I really love being here.
I agree with you. I also love living and working in Ocean Pines. Well, if you want to get a hold of Paul, there's several ways. You can call him at 443-590-9090 or text him. Paul's email, paul@oraclehomeinspection.com. Go to his website and look at some of the things he has to offer, including scheduling home inspections online. That's oraclehomeinspections.com. And of course, Paul's on Facebook too, right?
Absolutely. You can look us up.
Oracle Home Inspection on Facebook
Oracle
too.
Home Inspection on Facebook. Also, Military Police Fire, 10% off.
Okay, terrific.
And if you mention this interview, I'll also do 10% off for you.
Well, there's a deal for you today. Paul, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with me today. I look forward to working with you again, and welcome to Ocean Pines in the area.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
And please remember Shamrock for your real estate needs. Shamrock is a locally owned and operated brokerage with offices in Ocean Pines and Ocean City. We have tons of great agents. We're all committed to excellence. Thank you, and God bless.